Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Free Training Friday, where I come to you and give you tips and tricks on how to leverage social media to scale to six figures in your business. So I am Adrienne Hill, and I help coaches, course creators, and network and affiliate marketers to build the skills, structure, and systems that you need to scale to six figures in business using social media. So of course, that's what we're going to talk about today. So as you join, as you see me live, let me know where you're joining from and let me know what kind of business you're building. Because if you do that, a lot of times I can tailor the training to whoever happens to be here on live. So welcome everyone. I'm so glad to see you here. Today, we are going to dive into attraction marketing that actually converts into leads, into sales, into customers, or into clients. So if figuring out attraction marketing has been something on your to-do list and you want to attract more leads and attract more sales and never have to try to chase them down yourself, then you are in the perfect place. So hello, Sharon. It's so good to see you here. Okay, so clearly the live stream's working. That's always good to know. So you guys, what I hear time and time again, and let me know if you can relate to this, if this happens to you. You're trying to build a business on social media, right? And so you realize it's important to put content out there. And you've been told probably dozens of times you have to be consistent. It's all about being consistent, right? You have to put your stuff out there. And you're doing that. You feel like you're on that content creation hamster wheel, constantly putting it out there. But every time you share a post related to your business or one of your offers, it gets no engagement at all, like crickets. And not only is that little bit of a knife to the heart, but you know that everyone can see that post and everyone can see that nobody is engaging with it, right? So then it's like this public failure, like everyone can see. Everyone can see that everyone is ignoring my post, right? And so if that has been happening to you, that is what I'm going to help you to fix today. Now, there's tons of people out there telling you that they're teaching attraction marketing, and they're not. And it makes me insane. Okay. So really quickly, I just want to cover a tiny bit about what attraction marketing is and what it isn't, because there's a lot of fake teachers out there, fake coaches. They know that attraction marketing is a popular term. So they tell you that's what they're teaching you, but it's not really what they're teaching you. Like, it's just the label that they stuck on top, but that's not what it is. So really quickly, what I want you guys to understand about attraction marketing is that at the heart of attraction marketing is curiosity. There has to be this element of curiosity where the people watching are left wondering, well, this sounds awesome, but how does that work? Or, okay, I really want this, but where do I get it? Right? Like, oh, I totally get what you're saying, but what is the product? Right? You need to have that curiosity planted in their mind, because if there's an element of curiosity, right, or desire is also highly important. They're going to comment. They're going to ask that question like, hey, this sounds great, but what is this product? Or, yeah, I really need this, but where do I get it? Or, yes, I'm interested. Where do I go? Right? You have to create enough curiosity that they're willing to comment. Okay, so that is the key to an attraction marketing post, is either creating massive curiosity or massive desire, where if you're telling someone like, hey, I have this amazing thing for you, they're going, yes, I want that. I want the amazing thing, right? So at the heart of attraction marketing is always, always curiosity and desire. And so if you're not creating that curiosity and desire, no one's going to comment, right? So it's all about driving comments to your post or to your live video. Okay. That is what it's all about. And so the key is, part of the key to doing that, I will break down for you. I have 3 simple steps for you today on how to actually create that desire, create those comments, and create, because then they trigger the algorithm. How many of you have ever tried to figure out, like, I know I need to trigger the algorithm. I know I need to get people commenting, but how do I actually create the momentum? It's attraction marketing with curiosity and desire at the heart of it. So let's dive in. So tip number 1, you have to create curiosity and provide a call to action. which you'll often see abbreviated as CTA, call to action. Okay. So a lot of you might be doing attraction marketing, but you might be forgetting the call to action. But this part is key. You have to let them know, like, hey, to get the secret, let me know below and I'll send it to you. Now, there's a few keywords you have to avoid on social media because they'll actually suppress the algorithm. You can't say like, comment, or share, right? And that's because it'll suppress the algorithm. So instead of saying comment below, say, let me know below. Share your favorite emoji below. Like share your favorite gift below and I'll send you the info. Or tell me below. Like you want to avoid the words comment or share. So you have to get creative. Let me know, throw down an emoji, right? Anything other than comment or share. Does that make sense? And you can't say like, but I'm pretty sure I could be talking about how I loved my vacation. The word love is okay. So you could say, love this post, and then I'll send you the information or something like that. But ideally, you don't want it to be a like, a love, or a laughing emoji. You want it to be a comment. So my best advice to you is to say, let me know below, or throw down your favorite something or other below, right? Or there's other ways where you can subtly, like they know that you expect them to comment. I will show you an example of this, okay? So I will show you an example of exactly what that looks like. So once you've created this massive curiosity and desire driving post with the CTA, the next step is everyone who comments, you're going to reply to them in a private DM with an opt-in link that goes to your CRM. Now, this is critical. So many people miss this. So many people are like, well, I don't have a CRM, so I'll just kind of like message them and prospect them and then send them to my website. Wrong answer, okay? If you are not capturing their contact information, they're not actually a lead or a prospect for you. If you have no way to follow up with them outside of social media, they're not a real lead and they're not a real prospect. And this is the number one mistake that I see people making, okay? So when I first learned and truly understood this concept, started implementing it, in the matter of 1 year, I was able to add just shy of 5,000 people to my CRM. But if you're not collecting their info, you can never add them. And then you're just left scrolling through your messages, trying to find people. You forget about them. I've seen people try to use like a recipe box to keep track of things, or write it in a notebook, or create an Excel sheet, right? But like, it's so inefficient. If you are manually trying to track all these people, your business is never going to hit 6 figures. You might make a couple $100 here and there, but it's never going to scale to 6 figures. So truly, if you want to scale to 6 figures such that this could be your full-time job, you must, and I can't emphasize enough, you must have a CRM that's capturing them somehow, okay? So that is step number 2. You send them a link to your CRM, and once they fill that out, they get whatever the thing is that you promised. Okay. So if you promised a recipe, it'll send them to the recipe. If you promised a mini course, it'll send them to the mini course, right? But first, they have to give their information. And without that, like I said, you'll make a couple $100 here and there, but you're never going to scale to 6 figures if you don't have a CRM. Okay. So once you've made the post, tons of people are commenting and saying that they want more info, and you've replied to them in the DMs with a link to capture their lead information. Then the next step, you have to follow up with both messages and emails, right? You could just do one or the other, but honestly, you're going to get better results if you follow up with both. And the best way to do this, right, if they opt into your CRM, you could have your CRM set up that there's already a bunch of emails they're going to get on autopilot. You don't even have to worry about that. All you have to do is follow up with them with a couple messages on the side, okay? Because some people see messages before emails. Some people see emails before messages. It just depends on the person. But a lot of times a direct message, right, that DM feels more personal, right? And that's where you can really relationship build. And that's why I recommend following up both, right? The email sequence is going to send them more of like some pre-canned emails that are great and they provide amazing value and they entice them to buy your offers, but they don't necessarily feel as personal. And that's where the DMs come in. Following up with a couple of DMs can really do a lot for your business, but you do need both. Okay. So if you're thinking you're going to scale to 6 figures with DMs alone, I'm sorry, my friend, it ain't happening. Okay. So I want you to get that through your mind here. So that is how that works. Now, what I actually want to do really quickly here, I'm going to take off this thing. I want to share my screen with you because I want to show you what this can actually look like. So for those of you watching, how would you love it if instead of you having to like cold DM people, cold message people and try to like hustle up a conversation, what if they came to you? Because that's exactly what this creates. They come to you and they comment on your posts and they say, more info, please. Yes, I want this. Tell me more. Where do I get it? Right? It never feels awkward sending a DM to someone who's already raised their hand and said, oh yeah, I want this. Because then you're just being a person of your word. You're like, okay, cool, I'll message you. And then you message them and it's never awkward because they asked you to. They asked you to, right? So have any of you, let me know in the comments, have you ever felt like, I don't want to be salesy. I really want to build my business, but I don't want to be salesy. I don't want to be spammy. I don't want to, come across as that person. If you've ever wondered that, then this technique gets rid of that completely because you're never that person. You're never being spammy or salesy. If you think about like the mail that, let's say you go check your mailbox and you get a bunch of junk mail. What makes it junk mail? The fact that you never asked them to send it, but they sent it anyway, right? You're like, hey, I never asked for this catalog. Hey, I never asked for this flyer. Hey, I never asked for your junky like coupons you send me every week. They just show up and I have to throw them in the trash. What makes it spammy, what makes it salesy is the fact that it showed up when you didn't ask for it. So the magic of attraction marketing is you're making these curiosity driving posts and people are asking for it. They're saying more info. Yes, please. Where do I get this? What product is it? How does it work? They're raising their hand. So now when you reach out to those people, it's never spammy. It's never salesy because they asked you to. That's the difference. So they come to you. They raise their hand. They say, send me the info. So imagine if every business post you made had 5 or more people raising their hand and saying, more info, I want this, right? So how many of you would love that? So I'm seeing some people saying like, yeah, thank you. Okay, like, so is this something you could use? I apologize, I can't see your name. If you give me permission, I'll be able to see your name. Good morning, Tawanda. It's so good to see you. So let me know, is that a dynamic that you would want to experience in your business of any given business related post you made? You're sharing a product, an offer, something that you know is going to lead to a sale. If you had 5 or more comments every single time saying, yes, more info, tell me more, where do I get it? So I'm seeing yes, and I would love that. Okay, now imagine that you got 100 comments saying, yes, please. Can you even imagine that? Could you imagine making one post that got 100 comments of people saying, tell me more, I want this, where do I get it? Yes, yes, yes. Just from a single post. What would that do for your business? More importantly, what would that do for your confidence? What would that do for your confidence? Would you feel more confident in your business? So I want to show you guys an example of exactly, this is just one version of an attraction marketing post, but I want to show it to you because I want to show you what's possible. So I made a post just on my personal profile earlier this week. Okay. So I'm going to share my screen. I want to make sure I grab the right one. This one. Okay. So I made an attraction marketing post. I think it was like 2 days ago. It was on the 16th. So yeah, very recently. Okay, are you guys seeing my screen? Can you guys confirm, someone in the comments, that you're seeing my screen? Oh, it lost permission to capture my screen. Okay, so it's going to make me do something. Sorry, I apologize. So it's not going to let me. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to take a screenshot of this then. Somehow permissions got lost, but that's okay. Everything's figure outable. Nothing has to shake you when everything's, oh, although you're not going to see all the comments. Well, really quickly, I want to show you, I wish I could screen share. And let me look at these comments one more time of what I need to do. Privacy, screen sharing. Oh, it's a system preferences thing. Okay, we're not getting into all that right now. Well, that's a bummer. But what I am going to do, I'm going to upload this because I want you guys to see an example of what this looks like. Okay, and I will just kind of pop it up here on my screen. So I made a post on the 16th. It was at the evening of the 16th. So it was 2 days ago, not even, less than 48 hours ago, I made an attraction marketing post. 98 comments. So it's not quite 100, but we sure are darn close, aren't we? And these are all people saying, yes, I want this. Tell me more, give me the thing, right? All 98 comments. I have plenty of people to talk to now. So if you've ever felt like, I don't have enough people to talk to, how do I, and someone even said, hey, I commented on that. Yes, you sure did, right? Yes. Because everything is figure outable. Yes, everything. So there's never need to worry. But imagine if every post, I mean, there'll be posts here and there that get maybe 5, 6, 10, and every so often you'll get a viral one that gets 100 like that, right? Tell me more. And yes, 99. I know. Well, now it's 99. I love that you scooped that up, and I will happily send you. It was for a free course, right? Before I charge for it, I'm giving it away for free. So, but you can do this with anything, you guys, right? Whatever your offers are about, as long as it creates curiosity and desire. Curiosity and desire. And here's the magic. Let's take a closer look at this and break this down. I made it clear who I'm speaking to, all my direct sales friends. Okay. I let them know it's a course on the simple social media funnel I use to hit 6 figures. Do you want it free before I charge? So there's definitely curiosity in here. What does a simple social media funnel look like? How exactly did this one funnel allow me to earn 6 figures? Right? And it creates desire. Do you want it free before I charge? Do you want it free before I charge? So that creates both curiosity and desire. So I hit both. That's probably why it went viral, right? Are you guys seeing how this plays out here? So yes, it's all about curiosity and desire. So if you can nail this, and that's just one example. That one just happened to me typing a text. I didn't even have a picture, right? But you can definitely, you can combine copy and images. You can just kind of do a post like I did. As long as you're creating curiosity and desire, people are going to comment. And if they're commenting, inviting you into their inbox, it's never awkward when you get there, right? But you have to remember to follow all 3 steps. Create curiosity and give a call to action. It's clear what you want them to do. In this one, it was implied that I wanted them to comment, but it was pretty clear. You must send them an opt-in link to your CRM in a private DM. Be like, here, absolutely happy to give it to you. Here it is with a link. It can't be a link to your website. Get that out of your brain. It's a link to your CRM. Okay. And then the final step, you follow up with both messages and emails, because we all know the fortune's in the follow-up. And if you don't have at least part of that follow-up that's automated, like I said, you'll make a couple $100 here and there, but you're never going to scale to 6 figures without it. It's just not happening. Okay. So, and that's the truth of the truth. And I tell it like it is. Okay. I never want to lead you guys astray. So if this, is something that you would like, if you're like, hey, wait a minute, I want this free course, comment free course below and we'll send it to you. Okay. Because I didn't want to tease you with that and then not give it to you. Of course, that would be mean. So if you want the free course, comment free course, we will send that over to you. And you can start down this pathway of learning to do this for yourself, for your own business, right? If you're a coach, a course creator, or a network or affiliate marketer, I got your back. That's who I help. Now, also, if you're realizing like, but my situation is different, or but I really struggle with these things, or I don't know what a CRM is. I need more help than just what a pre-recorded course can give me. Who feels like they're in that situation where it's like, can I just talk to a person? It's like when you're calling a helpline and you're like, talk to a person, real person, please, like human. Have you guys ever been on the phone and felt that way? For those of you, I'm seeing the comments. People want the course. That's cool. For those of you who just want a real person to talk to and you need to strategize around your business and figure this thing out, okay? If you comment strategy below, I will give you a free strategy session with me. So like a free hour of coaching, essentially. And we will dig into the details of your business, your unique situation. We'll get some one-on-one time. So if you don't want just the pre-recorded course and you want a real human, like please let me talk to a human, comment strategy, and that's how that's going to happen. Okay. So just wanted to let you guys know that is an option as well. So yeah, you got to know what a CRM is. A CRM manages leads regardless of what kind of business you have. I see a handful of comments about this. Like, is that just for direct sales? No, a CRM is for any business builder. If you're a coach, if you're creating courses, if you're a network marketer, if you're an affiliate marketer, all of the above need a CRM. And I think it actually stands for customer relationship manager, I believe. It basically manages all the leads flowing in. So you have a master list of people that you know are interested in your business, right? And you know that they're interested because they raised their hand and they told you they were interested, right? No more cold messaging people who don't want to hear from you. No more spammy messages. No more. You're using attraction marketing, and that's why it actually converts, because I don't just want to teach you attraction marketing. I want to teach you attraction marketing that converts, right? It has to actually turn into a sale on the back end, or what are we all doing this for, right? They convert to a lead, they convert to a prospect, they convert to a sale in some way. Okay, so even if they don't end up purchasing, if they convert to a lead and they're now inside of your email marketing system or they're inside of your social media CRM, both exist, okay, and I teach both. You can always reach them later. You can always send them more information later, and the more you send them helpful things and build that relationship, eventually, could be a day from now, it could be a year from now, I don't know, but eventually they could convert into a sale. Okay, so that's the magic of a CRM, a customer relationship manager. Okay, so that's what that refers to for those of you asking. So I'm so glad that we're getting some wows and some excitement. I really want you guys to nail this strategy because I really, really want to see one of you, yes, one of you, be the next one to have this happen. 98 comments. Right now it's 99, right? Because someone watching found it and commented on it, which I love you. That is awesome. I want you to be the next one. And don't you want to be the next person, right? I teach the nuts and bolts, the ins and outs of exactly how to accomplish attraction marketing that converts, okay? And like I said, I have that free course for you. The strategy session, if that's more your style, if you just want a real human to show up and talk to you, I get it. I'm one of those people. I like being present with people. Okay. I like being present. So thank you so much for being with me today. I do one of these every Friday. Okay. And I'm actually collecting all of the free training Fridays into a private membership site, and coming up soon, stay tuned, come to my free training Fridays, because in an upcoming free training Friday, I will explain how you can get access to this free training membership site with all of the videos that I've done in this series, and, help you to get access to that for free so that you can excel. And you know what? I'm sorry I can't see your name, but you don't know how much I would love for it to be you. I would love that too. That's my jam. I love teaching people how to succeed, and I love seeing people take off, and it gets me all giddy and excited, and I geek out about it. So I'm obsessed with getting you results. Let's put it that way. So I was so glad to be of help to you guys today. Definitely scoop up those scoop up those freebies that I offered. And as always, I will see you in the next Free Training Friday, my friends. Bye.